Hey YouTube, Pure Guys here today with you guys, and I'm just gonna show you and rate custom paint mask. I think it's called Lionel, something like that with the L. But it's custom paint mask, and it's this. It's not the bad paint mask I would consider like this. This I use to just tape off the parts I don't want to get dirty. But this is custom. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. That's Tiger Stripe. It's $5 plus $7 for me for shipping. I'm sorry, $5 plus $2 for shipping, which is $7. This, my friend, this controller is gonna cost $60. My friend already prepaid me. That's his controller, and basically I'm just gonna swap the shells because first of all, I like to paint on my own shells first because if I do screw up, what do? I mean, you can't paint over it because if you screw up, mainly what you screw up is the paint doesn't stick some places it does. So you always gotta test out on your own stuff first before you do it on somebody else's controller, which is exactly what I did here. Basically what he wanted was he wanted an orange Tiger Stripe. Guess what? I got orange Tiger Stripe from My Custom Xbox. Or My Custom Controllers is the website, the channel is My Custom Xbox. Those guys know how to do some good stuff, especially the paint masking. They'll do customs for you. The customs I think cost $10 to $20, but I mean they have 2 pages of Tiger Stripe, 1 page to cover off the important parts like the inside of the controller, the barcode, all of that basically. And this is actually reusable, I believe, so that's what I'm going to do. And then you get a nice paper from them that says blah blah blah. I'm not going to put the credit card information, but zebra paint masking. And so basically, you have that, and then it comes in a priority case, U.S. priority, so it's in one of those U.S. Postal Service. It's not a UPS or anything like that. So another thing is that this is a controller that's being sold. I did mess up 2 places here. First of all, the battery pack, and the front bottom housing. Everything else came out really good. I mean, I liked it. Basically, what got really messed up was the problem was I was using, because he wanted bright orange, and I couldn't find any bright orange, so I had to use neon orange, and it worked good with the green. I guess it depends on the color. It worked perfect with the green. Yeah, so actually, if you look at the difference, you see how this kind of glows, and this doesn't? Well, that's because there isn't any clear coat on this, because it's going to be made into a Tiger Stripe, but it's going to end up looking kind of like that. So basically, so the green came out well. I didn't put a lot of layers on it, but if you can see, the yellow didn't stick on correctly. So you can see some of the damage right there on the yellow. This is my project controller. I can make a better one, but this, it stuck well everywhere. It took me a couple coats of paint. Nice solid paint, no mess ups, nothing. Triggers, everything. The buttons, he wanted a YXAB, or whatever they are. Normal, black analogs, which I am going to get. Normal black middle button. So that's what he wanted. And so what I'm going to do with the bottom is I have 3 bottom pieces, actually, that I'm not, well, one of them is going to have to go on this controller, but 2 more I'm not really using, because all these controllers already have bottom pieces in it. So this is actually not going to be used. So I have this one, and this one actually doesn't fit very well. I don't know why, maybe it's a different model. And then the one I screwed up, which is actually a darker color than that. But this, see, the paint didn't stick correctly. So I kind of tried to take the paint off because it's round and the paint just won't stick. So I've seen My Custom Xbox use clear primer, or I don't know what it will. I think it's clear primer, but it bit into the plastic a little bit, and erosion, whatever, the plastic away. and I couldn't find any of that, so I bought some white primer a long time ago. So I'm going to try out white primer on this. On this, I'm going to try sanding it and then painting it, and whichever looks better, I'll put on this. If neither way works, I'm actually going to paint that black, which I know will work. I've done it before. Done a gold black, galaxy blue, black and red. Just this neon color won't stick. But I'm gonna do that, guys. Here's the tiger. So I just wanted to rate this. It's really good. I'm gonna show you in the next part of the video how it looks on a controller before it's ready to paint. One downside to this, I don't know if it was because it's Easter weekend or something, I don't know. The mail they give you is 1 to 3 day mail. This came to me in about 6 days. So I don't know what it was, but actually it ships out of California or something. Because when I was checking where it was in Cali. So I'm not really sure about that. But so thank you guys for watching. This is the first part of this video. Second part is going to show you how it looks like with this on it before painting. Last part is going to be it fully done with everything in it. So thank you guys for watching this part, and have a great day. Hey, two Pure Regrets here again today, and this is the controller after it has the paint masking on it. I tried, well, I went for the traditional look for this controller for the front. I also have to do the little just wedge the tape in so there's no paint marks, but the one thing that I didn't do on this controller is I didn't keep the back traditional. I went the back with more of the fire camo on the right and the back side. I still think it looks good. My friend likes it, and he's the buyer, so it's whatever the buyer says. I only used one full thing of this and a little bit of that one. I'm gonna have to cut the little pieces off here. I'm gonna have to take apart the battery pack and undo the design there, unfortunately, because I'm gonna have to repaint it. I'm gonna try to sand it, maybe paint it orange again. We'll see what happens. But once I do that, if it works, I'll put the design back on and repaint it orange. Same thing with the bottom. Actually, I'm gonna keep the bottom for now because I have 3 more of the. I only have 1 more battery pack, which is this, and then a brand new battery pack, which honestly I'm not gonna waste. So I'll see which method works with this, and that method will certainly work with the battery pack because the battery pack stuck, unlike this. But it didn't stick good enough. But at least it wasn't like the paint wasn't dripping wet off of this. So this is how the controller looks like with the tape on. Traditional tiger stripe, especially on the sides. The buttons are, I don't know what the buttons are going to be. He wants the original buttons that came with the controller. Maybe orange start and back buttons, and a let's see, orange middle button. We'll see how that goes. Then he wants black thumbsticks, analog sticks. I would not suggest that because just because there is no the black will coincide with the black here. You really don't want to make that. You want orange analogs and buttons, but the analogs I don't paint because it's a special type of rubber up top, which I don't think you can paint. I think it's factory made, so just because of that. This is his controller that he gave me. The battery pack, as you can see, I already screwed the battery pack up, and this is basically what happens. So, I mean, it sticks, but not to the point of how you want it to. So we'll see what happens, guys. But that's the controller, guys. Thank you for watching. Pure Regrets here, and I'll show you the controller when it's finally finished. Hey, to Pure Regrets here again, and this is what the controller looks like. It's not fully finished. I still have to add some finishing details, like, for example, clear coat. Once the clear coat's gonna be all shiny, and that's gonna be perfect. The masking tape worked out better than this type of tape, like the special masking tape, but the only bad thing about it was it still left marks. But honestly, from far away, this baby looks nice. There's the back. No front yet. I'm deciding whether to paint it just orange or continue on with the design. It's already orange, so I'm gonna ask the person who's buying if he wants design or just orange. Battery pack, I'm gonna paint. What I did with this, since the paint wouldn't stick, I actually used white primer. Painted it, it stuck perfectly. Then I put on the orange paint, and that stuck good. Not perfectly, but it stuck good. So it looks fine. So I'm gonna see if he wants to design or not. And after that, right now I'm actually gonna be doing this. I already photoed this. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna add primer because honestly it doesn't work if you sand it. That type of paint won't stick, and I'm gonna ask him if he wants black or orange or keeping the design. So it's his choice with the design. You guys already saw, but it would be like that. This actually looks pretty fucking cool. So that. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually still learning how to use controllers, but I'm pretty good at it, and this is what I can achieve. You want something like this. Tiger Stripe is always the more difficult one because of the several coats of paint compared to a single color controller, which turns out perfectly. Especially the Galaxy. You can actually see how it kind of like does that. If somebody wants a controller just full Galaxy and maybe a blackout buttons and blackout housing, that will look awesome. If anybody wants that, I can do it for $40. That's how much a controller like that. Controller like that will cost. Same thing, 40 to 45. It starts at 40 for the paint with the shell. If you want any button modifications like a turnable D-pad, trigger stoppers, or bullet buttons, or anything like that, that adds on to the price, like in every other place that they do this. Also, if you're asking what I'm playing in the background, I don't know if you can hear it. I'm pretty sure you can hear it, but it's Pierced Veil. So as you guessed, I'm a Screamo fan, but anyway, so this is what the controller looks like. I'm gonna make a final video. This is a pre-final. Make a final video of how it looks like when it has clear coat in every part on it, with the buttons, with everything. So be prepared for that, guys, and thank you for watching. Hey YouTube, here we go today. This is the final part of this video, and this is how the controller turned out. In my opinion, it looks very good for the amount paid. So you have the Tiger Stripe back with a bright orange battery pack, bright orange triggers, orange start and select buttons, which is basically the start and back buttons on the Xbox controller. The original buttons. He wanted these black. Actually, no, he wanted them orange or black, but he didn't want to pay any extra. So, I mean, the way I get these parts, you can't paint them. They're too used to paint, and then this is also kind of rubber, so you can't paint that. You have to buy it online, factory pre-made. And that's, if you want if you want these, it's gonna cost you $5, I think, on Amazon or eBay, and then like $2 for this, which shipping is gonna equal $10 to $15, and so a lot of people don't want to pay that, and he didn't want to pay that. He said, "This is fine." I kind of didn't do the whole tiger stripe design on the bottom because I like this better. He liked it better. In my opinion, it brings out the tiger stripe on the back and the front. You have the Xbox sticker there, and then you also have the original Xbox things there too. And it actually works perfectly well. Custom made shell, everything. The shell has 3 coats of orange, 2 coats of black, and one thin coat of glaze and 1 thick coat of glaze. So unless you're gonna drop it or scratch it with like a knife or something, it's gonna be fine. So this is what it looks like. I think this is my best work in a while. I really like this. He really likes it. Let me just turn it on. Batteries. Batteries fit perfectly well, and there you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, these batteries are dead, so but they last about that long. But it's because these are dead batteries. They come out easily because I made sure not to paint across the line. I was really careful with that, so. That's the controller, guys. There's the back, tiger, triggers. If you guys like this controller or want one like it, just message me. Message the YouTube channel, and I'll talk with you guys. This came out. This is his controller guts. It's his, but he gave me it so I can paint the shell, and that cost him, with the tiger stripe, the triggers. This cost him $60, without shipping. If you want a plain design, like the green, or the black and white, whatever, that's gonna cost you $40 to $50. And then you also have what I didn't show you guys on the Chrome controller last time is I actually put in the Galaxy buttons. I don't know if you can see it kind of sparkles. I mean, it's Galaxy triggers, all of that. This one does because there's no spring in it. Like this is the one. I changed the shells out of it for the red one. See, didn't even scratch it. Didn't even leave a scratch. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Superior Grets here, showing you guys the new controller, and this is actually a customer bought controller, as I've said before. So here's the controller, here's the back again. Here you go. There you go. There you go. That's the controller, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.